Yes, the event today is an annual event. Together with BAPPENAS, we had the chance to have the participation of Minister Bambang. And it's an annual event where we release our Blue Book. The Blue Book is about success stories in cooperation between Indonesia and the European Union and the European Union member states, development cooperation. The objective of the event today is to present breadth and the width of our cooperation, development cooperation between the EU and its member states on one hand and Indonesia on the other hand. But even more importantly, the objective of today's event was to start the discussion about what will be our cooperation in the next period. The next period for the EU is its multi-annual budget 2028, in which the EU will mobilize new financial instruments to cooperate with partner countries like Indonesia. And so that was a key objective today. It was to engage with Indonesia, with its agencies, line ministries, and with development partners, with civil society, on what should be our priorities for our EU-Indonesia development cooperation in the years to come. So education has been a key focal sector of EU's cooperation in the past. We have used a very large budget to support Indonesia's education, especially standards in the primary education sectors. For the next period, it is likely that we will continue this focus on education, perhaps looking more into qualification of the workforce, notably through increasing the exchanges between Indonesia's higher education institutions and European ones, and notably through the exchange of students, of lecturers, of professors, of PhD researchers. All that is encompassed into a very successful Erasmus Plus programs, which already now allows 200 Indonesian students, bachelor and masters, to go and study in Europe and to receive scholarship. And together with EU member states, already now we have some 1,600 Indonesian students, lecturers, researchers who are studying in and working in the EU. And so we want to amplify those programs in the next period. I think that it is a very key priority that the government has implemented. We really value this priority. We think that this priority has a lot of sense. Indonesia has a fantastic economic growth, 5.5% in the past 10 years. It has still a very important demographic growth, about 1% a year, and one of the key challenges for Indonesia is to put at work some 2 million to 2.5 million young people who are getting into the job markets every year. And qualification is a key element of the answer to that challenge. Yes, there are these Erasmus Plus programs. We have other EU programs like Marie Curie, which really foster this exchange and this capacity to come study and research in Europe as part of the curriculum of Indonesian students. And we look forward to increase even further the opportunities under those programs in the next programming period, which will be starting in 2021. When we had the Europe Day reception on 2 May, we had put as a theme connecting the youth. And as part of the events around our Europe Day celebration on 2nd of May, we had a lot of Erasmus alumni there, and we projected the profile of Erasmus alumni who came back from Europe 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years ago. And you will be very impressed about the career that those Erasmus alumni have done and are building here in Indonesia, building on all the competences that they have had by doing part of their education in Europe and by fostering all those exchanges, which are two-way exchanges between higher education institutions of Indonesia and the EU, notably in the development of curriculum.